Have you ever felt like you're walking on a tightrope, trying to balance between your academics, personal interests, and social life, all while trying to keep your footing steady? Now, you're not alone. Just a couple years ago, I was right there with you, teetering on that same precarious line. Now, imagine the solution to all of this was as simple as finding a beat. A beat found not in the ticking clocks of impending deadlines, or the heartbeat of anxiety, but in the rhythmic pulse of a bass guitar, and the steady cadence of running shoes against the pavement. Welcome to my story of transformation. A story that resonates with the rhythm of life. A story about how I learned to find my beat. About how I kept my balance, and in the process, to change my life. From the running tracks to the music room, the story isn't just about improving grades or better relationships, but about finding harmony within myself. So let's embark on this journey together, not just to inspire you, but to show you that it's possible to strike a balance, to embrace a happier, healthier, and fulfilling life. 3 years ago, I was a different person. I was a teenager, struggling with my emotions, my grades, and with a feeling of being perpetually lost. COVID was also around. My family was heavily affected by it, and we had to go into isolation. I had to connect to all my friends through online and texting. In-person meets were impossible, and it was incredibly difficult for me. I was falling behind, and I felt helpless. You could often find me hunched over books for hours trying to be productive, yet achieving very little. Frustration was my constant companion. Not knowing what I was doing wrong, and arguments with my parents were a frequent occurrence. I was grappling with the same academic pressure that many of you may be facing today. I even purposely put them on myself, hoping that I could somehow make it out and improve, that a miracle could happen and I would become a better person. But all of that was nothing but a mere thought. If this is the beat that you're following right now, the way that you're living, the rhythm that you're going along with, then believe me, you won't get anywhere. My world changed when I saw the sparkles in the eyes of my peers. When I returned to school and saw how they handled things. They had something that I didn't have. They were happier, healthier, and more settled. They had better time management, better relationship with the parents, and most important of all, they had better grades. They looked fit and they worked out. They seemed to handle their lives better. The irony was that they were doing all of this while keeping their balance between academics, personal interests, and their social life. Everything to them seemed so easy, as if it was all just part of a plan, that there was a rhythm, a beat that they were following. Seeing this, I felt a flicker of hope. Could I, too, change my life, balance my activities, and cultivate with my interests, find my rhythm, just like how they did? I decided to give it a shot. The first step to all of this was accepting that I had flaws, and there were things that I couldn't do. I wasn't cut out for strength training, but running. Running was something that I could do. All I needed was a good pair of running shoes. And I was in track and field when I was younger. Lucky for me, there's a track right next to the community center, very close to where I lived. I began running right after school. Each step I took, each lap I ran, seemed to shake off the fatigue. In those split seconds, I felt relaxed and relieved from all my stress. Those moments, those times, allows me to focus and get back on track, forgetting all of my distractions. Along with running, I discovered another passion: music. I joined a school band where I learned the bass guitar. We were a diverse group of students, united by our love for jazz music. We created our own little combo, and as we practiced and performed together, I found a sense of camaraderie and shared a passion that was incredibly fulfilling. As I began to balance my life, my time, between studying, playing the bass guitar, and running, I found that my outlook on life started to change. I was happier, more in tune with my emotions, and more focused on my studies. I had better grades, improved my relationship with my parents, and I've even inspired a friend to join me in running to improve his physical health. But my journey doesn't end here. I stand before you today as a happier and healthier individual, one who has learned to manage his time and interest effectively. And now I'd like to share 5 key lessons that I've learned from my journey, in which I believe can guide each one of us towards a more balanced and fulfilling life. 1. Explore. Find what brings you joy. This can be anything from sports, music, arts, coding. The key here is that it must be something that you enjoy doing. Something that can be your outlet, your happy place. 2. Start small. Little things do add up. Go for a 15-minute walk each day, or practice a new hobby for 20 minutes daily. Establish a routine and be consistent. Good habits are easily formed this way. 3. Stay active. Physical activities can be a real game changer. Not only does it improve our physical health, but it also has an impact on our mental health. It boosts our mood, lowers our stress, and allows us to practice focusing. 4. Connect. Join a club. Be part of a team. The sense of camaraderie and having a shared passion could be a great source for happiness and fulfillment. And lastly, 5. Embrace your individuality. Your path may look different from others, and that is okay. Remember, the goal is to find your balance, what suits for you. It's about your journey, your growth, and your happiness. I found mine in running and playing the bass guitar, and yours could be in something else. Remember, balanced life does not mean a perfect life. It means a life where we allow ourselves the freedom to pursue our interests while also meeting our responsibilities. It means a life where we recognize our emotions and give ourselves the grace and space to experience, understand, and respond to them. It means a life where we are not just surviving, but thriving. As you embark on your journey towards balance, remember, it's about creating a lifestyle that brings you joy, that brings you happiness satisfaction and overall well-being. It's about finding your rhythm in the cacophony, about striking the right chords amidst the noise. I found mine in the beats of running shoes and the low strums of a bass guitar. And now it is your turn to find yours. Thank you.